Grain Producers Australia has welcomed negotiations between the federal government and China in a bid to end tariffs placed on barley. But before a decision is made, Australian barley farmers will still lose a fourth year of trade.
300 kilometres northwest of Melbourne, near Rapanyup, lies Sunnydale Farm. Owned by Andrew Weideman, it produces canola, lentils, beans and barley. But for the past 3 years, barley farms like his across the country have had to adapt to life with hefty Chinese tariffs that have hit them hard.
We pulled back on our production by at least a third. In some cases of area that we would normally have sown, we were back to half of the area. We obviously made the decision that year to already sow what we'd sown, and so we had to wear that through. Introduced
in May 2020, China lumped an 80% tariff on Australian barley. The trade restriction has cost the sector billions of dollars since.
Initially it dropped nearly $100 a tonne, but probably it's traded more like $50 to $60 a tonne since then, under where it probably historically has been.
But an end could be within reach.
What China has agreed to do is an expedited review of those tariffs. And in return for that, what we have said is, all right, we will suspend our World Trade Organisation dispute while you look at reviewing these tariffs on barley.
Andrew Weideman is Grain Producers Australia's Southern Director, and he says peace talks should have started years ago.
We have always felt that a negotiated outcome such as we're seeing at the moment is the more positive step forward. Essentially, you're having an argument with somebody at the same time you're trying to sell them something.
If the tariff is overturned, it means Australian barley growers will be able to increase their output. But the decision from China will likely take months, and the first seeds of this year's harvest will be sown in May. It means farmers like Andrew face yet another year of trade loss.
We've still got a way to go, but we are seeking to have a pathway to clear that impediment, and if that works, we will work to apply that to other Australian products. Probably the next one I would want to look at is wine.
The review by China will take between 3 and 4 months. It may save barley, but other tariff goods like wine, seafood and dairy will continue to struggle. But with China-Australia relations seemingly improving, the landscape looks brighter. Holly Edward-Smith for Sky News.